Alright, guards right here in the entrance. Statuary, estate guards, even a throne. Ridiculous. He lives by the docks. If he really were that wealthy, he'd live somewhere nice, like Blacklake. Otherwise, for the Blacklake burglars, things have become almost predictable and routine. Yeah, actually, while they're going through their routine, a burglary is probably the appropriate time to talk a bit about currency in the game, a topic probably well overdue, as I've talked about other coins besides gold with really no explanation whatsoever. Units of currency. The smallest unit of currency is the copper piece, usually abbreviated as CP. A single copper might buy a candle, a torch, or a piece of chalk. Coppers are commonly traded among laborers and beggars. 10 coppers can be traded for a single silver piece. In fact, a pound of copper is worth 5 silvers. Alright, sure enough, more guards here.
Alright, crew.
You shall be quick to die!
Alright, I think she'll chance it. Want to sleep? Ah. And so, the next larger unit of currency is the silver piece, usually abbreviated as SP. A silver might buy a laborer's work for a day, a common lamp, or a poor meal of bread, baked turnips, onions, and water. Silvers are the most common coin traded among, well, commoners. 10 silvers can be traded for a single gold piece. And in fact, a pound of silver is worth 5 gold. And then there's the gold piece, usually abbreviated as GP. A gold might buy a skilled artisan's work for a day, a belt pouch, 50 feet of hempen rope, or even a goat. Gold is commonly traded among merchants, nobles, and, of course, adventurers. 10 gold can be traded for a single platinum piece. And in fact, a pound of gold is worth 5 platinum. Alright, here's a guard dog. Just took a bite out of Sharwyn. Alright. What's everyone doing?
Alright, crew. Let's take them down.
Alright. largest unit of currency is the platinum piece, usually abbreviated as PP. A platinum might buy a portable ram, 50 feet of silken rope, a banquet, or even a fine bottle of wine. Platinums are not in common circulation though, but adventurers occasionally find them among ancient treasure hoards like electrum pieces, which are worth half a platinum piece. It's easy to convert between units as each is 10 times the other, so you only need to move an imaginary decimal point. 1,000 coppers makes 100 silvers, makes 10 gold, makes 1 platinum.
Done and done.
Alright, sure enough, there's some guards here. I think Bones will sneak up on one. Try to get a want to sleep out there.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Wow, it didn't work. Alright, trying it again. Oh, alright. You may have noticed that no matter what unit of currency, 50 coins can be minted from 1 pound. That is, each coin weighs about 1/3 of an ounce. That's just slightly heavier than the United States half dollar, though it must be thicker, as the actual size is only slightly larger than that of a United States quarter. Granted, when one has enough coin, it's usually exchanged for the more manageable trade bar, which is at least a pound of the given metal.
Done and done.
Holy cow, crag cat. At least one. Alright. Yeah, spell immunity though. I think, well, yeah, just gonna have to purely wait this one out.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
I don't think anybody has a line of sight. Oh. Boy, there was 2 of them. Look at that. Though, luckily for Lilly, the Aurora engine worries neither about the weight nor size of coin. Otherwise, she'd either have to exchange it for a fee or deposit it for letters of credit with the money changer like Manycoins Moneylending here in Neverwinter, and we all heard about their less than honest reputation. I have to be honest though, in some ways, I think it's too bad that we don't have to worry about those things, as sometimes just figuring out how to capitalize on newfound treasure can be an adventure in itself. Bones' work is certainly not finished yet. Not just one, but 2 particularly difficult chests. Lilly didn't want to cast knock until, say, they were in the master bedchamber, but she might as well. Before the Blacklake Bard and Bones destroy whatever might be inside just trying to open them.
Now just wait right there.
Fair enough.
And don't move a muscle until I say.
Some have even tried to translate the currency of Dungeons and Dragons into a real modern currency, though I have to admit, I don't think it's reasonable to do so. But it is interesting to look at nonetheless. There are actually, I guess, two approaches. The standard wage for a day laborer is a single silver piece. With maybe 3 days off a month, that's 32 gold per year. If the average United States blue-collar worker makes $32,000 per year, let's say, we find that one gold piece is worth about $100 US. That makes a loaf of bread, normally 2 copper pieces, worth about $20 US. No good. Otherwise, you can look at the historical price of gold per ounce, and you have to be careful to distinguish between the troy and imperial ounce. If about $400 US, we find that one gold piece is worth about $10 US. That loaf of bread? $2 US. Much better. A superior bag of holding? $10 million US. Okay.
You just follow me and stay close.
Fair enough.
Lord Androd Golden. Lilly can't believe that Ophala was charmed by a turquoise, tan, bold, and mustached gnome wearing an open shirt. Disgusting. And shaking like a frightened mouse.
No, please. Whatever you're here for, just take it and go. Tell Mistress Ophala that I'm sorry I caused her distress. I'm sorry.
Alright, here's Androd. Yeah, but nobody mentioned Ophala. Don't lie to me. I know. She's wanted that statue for years. And now you show up here a thug in my home. Of course she sent you. So don't play dumb or cute. I know what this is about. Tell her I'm sorry and that I won't bother her again. Take the damn statue and just get out. Asking why it's so important. If she didn't send you, I'll pay dearly for saying anything. If she did send you, she'd have told you if you were supposed to know. Suffice to say that if you take the matron of the Muso Mass to a ball, make sure you don't leave with her sister. No amount of tributary artwork will save your hide from her wrath. Just take it. The statue's in my dresser along with a master key for most of my locks. Yeah, I think Lilly might as well be complete in her robbery. Everywhere. It's my home. There's a key around here somewhere. It opens everything. Just don't touch me. Alright. I don't want Ophala breathing down my neck anymore. Alright.